Hey, movie aficionados and cult cinema connoisseurs, welcome back to Real Talk, your destination for all things cinematic and cultish. I'm your host, Josh Bell, and today we're diving headfirst into the mesmerizing madness of Beyond the Valley of the Dolls. This film isn't just a movie, it's an experience, an electrifying journey through the realms of sex, drugs, and rock and roll, all wrapped up in a psychedelic bow. Now, Beyond the Valley of the Dolls isn't your typical Hollywood fare. It's a bold, audacious creation that defies convention and blazes its own trail. And that's exactly why we're here today, to unpack its layers of intrigue and uncover the secrets behind its cult status. Whether you're a seasoned veteran of cult cinema or a curious newcomer eager to explore the fringes of film, this episode is tailor-made for you. We're going to dissect every outrageous moment, dissect every scandalous subplot, and unravel the mysteries that make Beyond the Valley of the Dolls a true gem of cult cinema. So grab your popcorn, dim the lights, and get ready to embark on a journey unlike any other. From the mind-bending visuals to the unforgettable characters, we're going to explore every nook and cranny of this masterpiece. Or something like that. Strap in, folks, because we're about to get real. All right, let's start our dive into Beyond the Valley of the Dolls with a look at its plot. So picture yourself transported to the free-spirited and electric atmosphere of Los Angeles during the swinging 60s, a time when anything seemed possible and the pursuit of fame and fortune was the ultimate goal. Enter the Carrie Nations, an all-female rock band led by the fiercely determined Kelly McNamara, flanked by her loyal comrades Casey and Petronella. These young women aren't just chasing dreams, they're chasing stardom, with an unbridled passion that sets them apart from the rest. But little do they know, their journey into the heart of Hollywood will take them on a wild ride they never could have imagined. As the Carrie Nations navigate the murky waters of the music industry, they encounter a cast of characters as colorful and eccentric as they are themselves. From the smooth-talking record producer Ronnie Z-Man Barzell to the seductive and mysterious Ashley St. Ives, each interaction brings with it a new twist in their tumultuous journey. But it's not all glitz and glamour in the City of Angels. Alongside the bright lights and booming beats lurks a dark underbelly filled with temptation and danger. Love triangles emerge, friendships are tested, and alliances are forged and broken in the blink of an eye. Yet, amidst this chaos and uncertainty, there's a sense of solidarity among the Carrie Nations, a bond that strengthens with each obstacle they overcome. They may stumble and fall along the way, but their resilience and determination ultimately lead back to each other, united in their quest for success. And then, just when you think you've seen it all, Beyond the Valley of the Dolls delivers a finale that defies expectations and leaves jaws on the floor. It's a crescendo of chaos and catharsis, a fitting climax to a journey filled with passion, betrayal, and redemption. So there you have it. That's the plot of Beyond the Valley of the Dolls. It's a roller coaster of emotion and excitement, filled with enough twists and turns to keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. So buckle up and get ready for a wild ride through the heart of Hollywood's most notorious era. We'll take a quick break here and start with the backbone of this picture and look at the soundtrack. So let's look at the groovy beats and soulful melodies of Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, the soundtrack. So you're transported back again to this vibrant landscape of the swinging 60s, where the air is electric and the promise of revolution and the sound of music fills the streets. From the moment the opening credits roll and the iconic theme song kicks in, you know you're in for something special. Composed by S.2 Phillips, the film's theme is a pulsating blend of rock and psychedelia that sets the tone for the wild ride ahead. It is the perfect introduction to the world of Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, a world where anything is possible and every moment is infused with the spirit of rebellion. As the film unfolds, we're treated to an eclectic mix of tunes that capture the essence of this era, from the soulful crooning of In the Long Run by Lynn Carey to the infectious energy of Sweet Talkin' Candyman by Susan Lake. Each song feels like a window into the soul of the characters themselves. But it's not just the individual tracks that make the soundtrack special. It's the way they're woven into the film, whether it's the sultry strains of jazz that underscore a moment of passion, or the driving rhythm of rock and roll that accompanies a scene of rebellion. Each song serves to enhance that viewing experience and immerse the audience in the world of the film. And let's not forget the contributions of the Carey Nations themselves. With songs like Look On Up at the Bottom and Find It, the band brings their own unique flavor to the soundtrack, infusing it with a sense of authenticity and energy that is impossible to ignore. But to me, the most remarkable thing about the soundtrack is its ability to transcend time and place. Even decades after its release, the music still feels fresh and exciting, transporting listeners back to a time when the world was on the brink of change and anything seemed possible. So when you take the time to watch Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, be sure to pay close attention to the soundtrack. In this case, because it's about a band, it is definitely more than just background noise. It is the sound that brings the film to life in ways you never thought possible. We'll take a quick break right here. When we get back, we'll look at the themes that are uncovered through Valley of the Dolls. So let's dive deeper into the kaleidoscope of thematic elements that make this film so captivating an experience. At its core, this film serves as a mirror reflecting the tumultuous zeitgeist of the 60s, a time of social upheaval, cultural revolution, and a quest for personal liberation. Central to the film is this relentless pursuit of fame and success, a pursuit that drives characters to the edge of sanity and beyond. The Carey Nations, our intrepid protagonists, embody the unyielding ambition and hunger for recognition that defined the era. Their journey from small-town dreamers to Hollywood sensations is fraught with peril and temptation as they navigate the treacherous waters of the music industry. Yet beneath the glitz and glamour lies a darker truth: the cost of fame. We witness the characters grappling with the moral compromises and ethical dilemmas that come with the pursuit of success. From Kelly's struggle to maintain her integrity in the face of industry pressure, to Lance's descent into moral ambiguity, the film exposes the corrosive effects of fame on the human soul. This theme is epitomized by the character of Ronnie Z-Man Barzell. He's a Machiavellian figure whose thirst for power knows no bounds. Z-Man embodies the Faustian bargain at the heart of the entertainment industry, willing to sacrifice everything, morals, integrity, even human life, for a taste of the spotlight. His tragic downfall serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of unchecked ambition and the seductive allure of fame. But in the middle of all this chaos and corruption, there's also a profound exploration of identity and self-discovery. The characters grapple with questions of who they are and what they want out of life, struggling to reconcile their inner desires with external expectations. This theme is perhaps most poignantly illustrated through Lance Rock, whose journey of self-discovery mirrors the tumultuous era in which the film is set. Then there's sexual liberation as another central theme of Beyond the Valley of the Dolls. As the characters explore their desires and push against societal norms, the film's unabashed eroticism challenges traditional attitudes towards sex and relationships, presenting a vision of freedom and empowerment that was revolutionary for its time. From the steamy love scenes to the provocative dialogue, Beyond the Valley of the Dolls celebrates the joys of sexual expression with an unapologetic fervor. Yet, for all of its exploration of fame, identity, and sexuality, perhaps the most enduring theme of the film is this quest for authenticity in a world of artifice. The characters grapple with questions of truth and illusion, struggling to discern reality from fantasy in a landscape defined by excess and extravagance. This theme is embodied by the Carrie nations themselves, whose journey from innocence to experience serves as a metaphor for the human condition. An eternal quest for meaning and purpose in a world of superficiality and spectacle. In the end, Beyond the Valley of the Dolls is more than just a cult classic. It now serves as a cinematic odyssey through the heart of the 60s, exploring hopes, dreams, and disillusionments of a generation on the brink of revolution. So take a moment the next time you watch to reflect on its themes and messages. They're what make Beyond the Valley of the Dolls a timeless art of cinema. We'll take a quick break here, and when we come back, we'll look at the cast and crew who brought it to the screen. So let's take a closer look at the cast and crew who contributed their talents to the creation of this film. Beyond the Valley of the Dolls stands as a testament to their collective artistry and creativity. So first and foremost, we have to acknowledge the visionary director behind the camera, Russ Meyer. Known for his provocative and boundary-pushing films, Meyer brought his unique aesthetic to Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, infusing every frame with his signature blend of sex appeals, satire, and spectacle. His bold and fearless approach to filmmaking is evident throughout the film, from its striking visuals to its unapologetic exploration of taboo subjects. But Meyer didn't work alone. Collaborating with him on the screenplay was none other than legendary film critic Roger Ebert. Yes, you heard that right, the same Roger Ebert whose insightful reviews have shaped the landscape of cinema criticism for decades. Ebert's partnership with Meyer resulted in a script that is sharp and witty just as much as it is audacious, blending elements of satire, melodrama, and social commentary into a deliciously subversive cocktail. And let's turn our attention to that talented ensemble cast who brought the characters to life. Leading the charge is Dolly Reed, who delivers a captivating performance as the ambitious and determined Kelly McNamara. With her magnetic presence and fierce determination, Reed imbues Kelly with complexity and depth that elevates her beyond the typical ingenue role. But Kelly is just one piece of the puzzle. Cynthia Myers commands the screen as the sultry and seductive Casey, while Marcia McBroom infuses her portrayal of Petronella with a sassy charm that's almost impossible to resist. Together, these three women form the heart and soul of the Carrie nations, anchoring the film with their undeniable chemistry and camaraderie. And you can't forget about the supporting players who add depth and dimension to the world. John Lazar, as in his memorable performance as that flamboyant Ronnie Z-Man Barzell, while Michael Blodgett brings a brooding intensity to the role of Lance Rock. And we can't overlook Edie Williams as the irrepressible Ashley St. Ives, whose provocative antics inject every scene she's in with an extra dose of excitement. And then behind the scenes, the film benefits from the talents of an equally impressive crew, from the vibrant costumes designed by Wayne A. Finkelman to the psychedelic production design of Jack Morrissey. Every aspect of the film is meticulously crafted to evoke the spirit of the 60s. And let's not overlook the iconic soundtrack, which we already mentioned, featuring that eclectic mix of groovy tunes curated by music supervisor Stu Phillips that perfectly complement the film's wild and unpredictable narrative. Beyond the Valley of the Dolls is a testament, as are so many, to the power of collaboration and creativity. In this film, they bring together a diverse array of talents, from visionary director to talented cast and crew, to create this cinematic experience that is as unforgettable as it is unique. So take a moment to appreciate the incredible individuals who make it all possible. They're the true stars of the show. We'll take another quick break here, and when we come back, we'll get into some of the reasons why this is a cult classic. So let's see if we can figure out why this film fits into the world of cult cinema. So how did it achieve this legendary status as a cult classic? Well, as we mentioned, this film isn't just a movie, it has become a cultural phenomenon that has captured the hearts and minds of audiences for decades. First and foremost, like so many of the films in this series, it defies easy categorization. It's part musical, part melodrama, part satire. It occupies a space that is very unique in the cinematic landscape, blending genres and styles with reckless abandon. Russ Meyer's bold direction style, characterized by his use of these very vibrant colors, dynamic camera movements, and rapid-fire editing, creates a frenetic and surreal atmosphere that sucks viewers into its hypnotic embrace from the very first frame. But what truly sets the film apart is its fearless exploration of taboo subjects and its willingness to push the boundaries of what is considered acceptable in mainstream cinema. From its frank depictions of sex and nudity to its unflinching portrayal of drug use and violence, the film refuses to shy away from the darker aspects of human nature, daring audiences to confront their own discomfort and moral ambiguity. At its core, Beyond the Valley of the Dolls is a scathing satire of the Hollywood machine and the cult of celebrity. It skewers the superficiality and excess of the entertainment industry, exposing the dark underbelly of fame and fortune. Characters like Z-Man Barzell, with his megalomaniacal tendencies and penchant for manipulation, serve as grotesque caricatures of the industry's most egotistical and power-hungry figures, providing a biting commentary on the corrupting influence of fame. But beyond the social commentary, Beyond the Valley of the Dolls is also a celebration of countercultural ideals and the spirit of rebellion that defined the 1960s. The characters, with their free-spirited attitudes and unconventional lifestyles, embody the ethos of the era, challenging societal norms and embracing a hedonistic philosophy of living life to the fullest. Another reason why the film has achieved its cult status is its unforgettable characters and its quotable dialogue, from the sharp-tongued wit of Ashley St. Ives to the enigmatic allure of Z-Man. Each character is larger than life and leaves an indelible impression on viewers. And you can't forget about catchy phrases and one-liners that become beloved staples of cult cinema culture and are continued to be quoted and referenced to this day. But maybe the most enduring aspect of Beyond the Valley of the Dolls is its sheer audacity and willingness to take risks. This is a film that revels in its own absurdity, gleefully embracing the outrageous and the outlandish with reckless abandon. Whether it's the jaw-dropping plot, the twists, the over-the-top performances, or the psychedelic musical sequences, Beyond the Valley of the Dolls is a film that refuses to play by the rules, and audiences love it all the more for it. Beyond the Valley of the Dolls is a film that has captivated audiences for generations with its boldness, its irreverence, and its sheer sense of fun. It's a movie that's as divisive as it is beloved, sparking passionate debate and inspiring devotion among fans who appreciate its unique blend of style and substance. And that's why Beyond the Valley of the Dolls remains a cherished cult classic that continues to captivate and enthrall us in the audience. Let's take a quick break and then look at some trivia. So let's see if we can find some trivia that'll add to our appreciation of the film. First off, the film's origins are quite intriguing. Originally intended to be a straightforward sequel to the 1967 film Valley of the Dolls, director Russ Meyer and screenwriter Roger Ebert decided to take a sharp left turn, transforming it into a satirical take on Hollywood instead. This bold vision not only surprised audiences, but also set the stage for its legacy as a cult favorite. And did you know Dolly Reed, who portrays the lead role of Kelly McNamara, was a former Playboy playmate. Despite initial skepticism about her acting abilities, Reed proved herself to be much more than just a pretty face, delivering a performance that was both captivating and nuanced. And speaking of casting surprises, the character of Z-Man was originally written as a woman. However, after John Lazar auditioned for the role, Russ Meyer was so impressed with his performance that he decided to rewrite the character as a flamboyant and eccentric man. This decision added a whole new dimension to the character and resulted in one of the most memorable performances in the film. But it's not just the cast, the crew behind the scenes deserves some recognition. Costume designer Wayne A. Finkelman created some truly iconic looks for the characters, including the vibrant and colorful outfits worn by the Carrie Nations. His bold and innovative designs helped to bring the film's psychedelic aesthetic to life in a way that was visually striking and thematically resonant. You can't forget the soundtrack that we've mentioned, which features that eclectic mix of songs that perfectly complement the film's wild and unpredictable narrative. One interesting tidbit is that the song In the Long Run by Lynn Carey was actually performed by the actress herself. Carey, who portrayed Carrie Nation's band member Casey, showcased her vocal talents on the track, adding some more authenticity to the film. And then there's the film's infamous ending. Without giving too much away, let's just say it's one of the most shocking and unexpected conclusions in cinema history. This bold and audacious finale perfectly encapsulates the spirit of the film as a whole, leaving audiences stunned and intrigued long after the credits roll. Beyond the Valley of the Dolls is a treasure trove of trivia and behind-the-scenes stories that add mystique and allure. From its unconventional origins to the soundtrack, every aspect of the film is steeped in history and legend, making it a true cult classic that should captivate and inspire you today. Let's take one last quick break, and then we'll wrap it up with a summary and our rating. As we draw the curtains on our exploration of Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, let's reflect on this journey we've embarked upon through the vibrant world of this cult classic. From its inception to its lasting impact, we've dissected every element that makes this film a cherished gem in the realm of cult cinema. Beyond the Valley of the Dolls is a cinematic whirlwind, a kaleidoscope of audacity and innovation that defies convention at every turn. Director Russ Meyer's bold vision, coupled with screenwriter Roger Ebert's razor-sharp wit, resulted in a film that transcends genre boundaries and captivates audience with its irreverent charm. We dove into the heart of the film, exploring its intricate plot filled with twists and turns that keep the viewers on the edge of our seats, from the rise of the Carrie Nations to the shocking climax that leaves us reeling. Beyond the Valley of the Dolls is a roller coaster ride of emotions that never fails to entertain. But it's not just the plot that makes the film stand out, it's the unforgettable characters who inhabit the world. From the determined Kelly McNamara to the enigmatic Z-Man, each character leaves a mark on the audience, inviting us to join them on their journey of self-discovery and transformation. We can't forget about the infectious soundtrack, allowing the music to become a character in its own right, adding depth and dimension to the film's narrative. We looked at some trivia and we determined why this is truly a cult classic. And as we come to the end of our journey, we award Beyond the Valley of the Dolls a respectable 6 out of 10 on the Real Talk rating scale. While it is definitely not without its flaws, its boldness and originality make it a film worth revisiting time and time again. Now, we know our exploration won't end here. Join us on our next adventure as we continue our deep dive into cult classics with a review of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Get ready for another wild ride through the bizarre and surreal as we unravel the madness of Hunter S. Thompson's iconic tale. Until then, keep watching, keep loving, and keep those reels rolling. Thanks, everyone.